I understand that feeling of doing everything right, the diets, the intense workouts, yet seeing minimal change, which can be incredibly disheartening. But what if the secret wasn't more intensity, but more intelligence? A remarkable body of evidence shows that a simple, low-impact walk on an incline can trigger a more significant fat loss response than exhaustive running by fundamentally altering your body's hormonal state. When you walk on a flat surface, you primarily use your quadriceps. However, introducing an incline forces a posterior chain activation, engaging the largest muscles in your body, your glutes and hamstrings. This isn't just about toning, it's about turning on your body's most powerful metabolic engines. Activating these large muscle groups demands immense energy, signaling your cells to burn stored fat for fuel rather than readily available sugars. The conversation around weight management for women must include hormones. High-intensity exercise can sometimes spike cortisol, the stress hormone notorious for encouraging abdominal fat storage. Incline walking, however, keeps you in a zone 2 heart rate, a state of aerobic efficiency. As research highlighted by institutions like the Mayo Clinic suggests, this level of activity helps to lower cortisol and improve insulin sensitivity. This means your body becomes better at managing blood sugar, reducing cravings, and preventing the hormonal cascade that leads to fat storage. The benefits extend far beyond aesthetics, touching the very core of longevity. Walking on an incline increases cardiovascular demand in a steady, controlled manner, strengthening the heart muscle without the jarring impact of running. Furthermore, it's exceptionally effective at targeting visceral fat, the dangerous inflammatory fat wrapped around your internal organs. By reducing this internal fat, you directly lower systemic inflammation, a key driver of chronic disease and accelerated aging. To achieve these results, precision is key. A casual stroll will not suffice. The goal is to enter and maintain a specific metabolic state. Begin with a 5-minute warm-up on a flat surface. Then, set your treadmill to an incline between 8 and 12%. Your speed should be challenging but sustainable, typically between 3.0 and 3.5 miles per hour. The critical factor is your ability to maintain a conversation. You should be breathing deeply, but not be breathless. This indicates you are in zone 2. Aim for a sustained duration of 45 minutes at least 4 times per week. This isn't about pushing to your absolute limit, it's about consistency in the correct zone, which trains your body to become exceptionally efficient at using its own fat reserves for fuel. Now, let's amplify these profound effects. Your results from this protocol can be significantly enhanced by implementing 3 specific science-backed strategies. First, post-workout nutrition. The common advice is to consume carbohydrates, but for fat loss, we must be more precise. Within 60 minutes of finishing your walk, your priority is muscle protein synthesis. Consume 30 grams of high-quality protein. A perfect example is a smoothie made with 200 ml of unsweetened almond milk, 1 scoop of a clean, unflavoured whey or plant-based protein isolate, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. This specific combination provides rapidly absorbing protein to repair the muscle fibres you've worked, without the significant insulin spike from sugars that would halt the fat-burning process. Second, address cellular energy directly. Your mitochondria are working hard. Support them by ensuring adequate magnesium levels, a mineral critical for over 300 enzymatic processes, including energy production. Avoid unstable oxide forms. Instead, focus on incorporating magnesium-rich foods like spinach and almonds daily, or consider a highly bioavailable form like magnesium glycinate, typically around 200-300 mg before sleep, which also aids in muscle recovery and sleep quality. This provides the raw material for your cellular powerhouses to function optimally. The third and perhaps most crucial strategy is to counteract the metabolic damage of a sedentary day. Your 45-minute walk is powerful, but its benefits can be blunted by the subsequent 8 hours in a chair. The solution is a concept called movement snacking. This is non-negotiable. Set a timer for every 60 minutes. When it sounds, stand up and perform one simple exercise for 60 seconds, the soleus push-up. While standing, simply raise your heels off the floor, slowly and deliberately, feeling the contraction in your lower calf. The soleus muscle is unique. It can be activated for long periods and plays a disproportionately large role in regulating blood glucose and lipid metabolism. By performing this micro-exercise every hour, you continuously reactivate this metabolic pathway, preventing blood sugar spikes from meals and keeping your body in a fat-utilizing state throughout the day. Avoid refined carbohydrates and seed oils, as these create an inflammatory internal environment that works directly against your goals. By combining the precise Incline protocol with targeted nutrition, cellular support, and all-day metabolic activation, you are not just exercising. You are conducting a symphony of biological processes for profound and lasting change.